I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run it right. I must let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run it right. All the weight is lifted off. Oh shit. Hello. Welcome to Let It Out. I am your host, Toboshes Rochester, and I am here with my co-host,
the bass man, Raphael Jones.
Hey, yes, and if you have any indie music, please don't hesitate to submit them to submissions at plugstudionet.com. Okay. Also, man, listen. Tonight's topic: toxic relationship.
Toxic. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you got to go. I can't do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Alicia. How you? Hey, Mama. How you doing, baby?
Hey. Yes, you guys, we're going to talk about something really important that we all really need to talk about. You know how I am. But this is part 2 for that, okay, you guys?
Yes.
Because, we did part 1. I like to do sequels.
That's fantastic.
You know me, okay? Okay. Now, so what is your take on this situation?
Toxic relationships are crucial. Very crucial.
Mm-hmm.
You have those that don't know that they're in them. You have those that don't understand that they're in them.
Hello.
And then you have those that are creating them.
Hello.
For no reason.
Yes.
So, yeah. It can be very crucial. Very
bad. Yes. Also, you guys, there's the ones with the bad temper.
Yes.
The signs, they're all there for you. You know what I mean? Very like a user, basically. A user.
Yeah.
Very.
They get into the relationship more so to use, but it's only there for their own purpose.
Yeah,
not for the purpose of love or being in the relationship. Yeah. That's toxic.
Yeah, you don't need that, darling. You don't need that, okay? No. And the arguments, hello. Yes, everybody. And those who are on tonight, I appreciate you joining us tonight.
Fantastic.
Oh, my goodness. You. So if you know of anyone who is going through this toxic relationship,
definitely,
or you're going through it yourself, Toboshes likes to be all up in your business. So don't hesitate to call in. What's the number?
302-312-3534.
Yes. So with the pandemic,
that created a lot of toxicity.
Yes, it does. It just makes it,
Well, I'm not going to say that it created. I'm going to say what happened was people found out who they were with.
Ding.
During this pandemic, they realized, okay, yeah, we now know who we are with.
Yes.
And this is not going to work.
The person you didn't see in the beginning is coming out.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
So they now understand that that it wasn't what they thought it was supposed to be.
Yes.
I mean, although the bed dance that y'all do may be fantastic, but then outside of it, you can't exist. You can't coexist with each other.
The realness is really showing.
It's like you can't really get down with each other like that. But the sex part is great. But the rest of it isn't.
Right.
All of it has to work together to be a good relationship.
Yes.
But if you can't do it,
it's
going to be toxic all the way through.
Yes, you have those who are aggressive in this toxic relationship.
Very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
And now let me say this: it's not just the men.
True.
There are a lot of women that are very aggressive in their relationships for no reason at all.
Say that again. What'd you say?
Very aggressive women in relationships for
goodness.
no reason at all.
Yes.
Some of these guys just want to be there.
Yeah.
And they just want to be, and they just want to love you.
Yeah.
But you gotta be adamant for no reason. I mean, the old thing where they like, yeah, you want to see if your man doing something, look at his phone. That's not always true.
That's not it.
That is not always
That's not
true.
how-
So
yeah.
stop going
Yeah.
with that
Yeah.
that myth. It's not always the phone.
So true.
It could be your attitude that makes him go that route. I mean, and
Did
it's
y'all see
vice
my face?
versa. It could be the woman too.
Did y'all see my face?
I mean, it could be the man too that causes that situation.
Yeah.
Like we have guys that's out here like leeching off their girlfriends, and the only thing they got to do is say something like, "Yeah, that's my wifey," and they go, "Oh, he gave me a title, so now I'm gonna do this for him, do that for him," and the whole time he's sitting right there in the chair, drunk or whatever. So he's not doing anything.
Right.
He got you doing the work.
Right.
That's toxic.
Yes. A week ago we had the topic about the aggressiveness,
Right.
and the argumentative part. Am I right?
Yeah.
So you have all that swapped in there. You have somebody who's very pushy,
Right.
and very angry, has a lot of stuff built inside of them that they willing to take it out on you.
That is true.
Yeah, so
That
you need
is
to get
true.
out of that type of relationship because that's not healthy for anybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Smack stated.
Some people see the signs early, but choose to ignore it depending on other factors like paying bills, fathers or mother of the kids. Well, yeah, but if you only with them for them to only pay bills, you're easily to be bought. So that's one major thing to me. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
If I can buy you, I'm just going to treat you like shit anyway. And so that's exactly what they do. So you got to look at who you are and recognize that that's not a relationship. I mean, yeah, you have the mother or the father of the kids, but
Right.
you don't have to stay in the kids.
Right.
The kids are what they are.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel like you have to stay there just for the kids. But if you are there for the kids, you
Yes.
still be there for them even if you're not together. Because there's no reason to stay in a toxic relationship at
Right.
all, not even for the kids' sake. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's true. I'm a family man. I love family. I love doing stuff family-wise. But if the relationship is toxic,
Yeah.
somewhere down the line, somebody's going to get hurt. And it may even just be the kids that get hurt.
Yeah.
So you got to separate it somewhere before anything happens.
Yeah, because it's not just and also they'll take it out on you and the children. It's not just with the children, you know what I mean? And anybody
Right.
who's in their circle, they want to take it out on.
Right.
So like it's us four in here, and I decided to just snap out. I'm supposed to be snapping out on you, but I'm taking it out on everybody that's in here.
Exactly.
So that's not fair to
Exactly.
those people, who are in your circle.
Exactly.
They had nothing to do with the situation. Okay.
Right.
And Smack stated.
Back in the day, they stayed together. I mean, they stayed regardless. Right. They
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
They did. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember hearing like the horror stories where the grandparents would say, "Yeah, me and granddaddy used to fight, or he used to put hands on me and stuff, and now he's too old to do it. But I could have left, but I'm stayed with him because that's my husband, and we did this and the other." They don't build people like that anymore. At this point, and plus, you got to also look at.
Yeah.
The laws have changed since then. Back then, there was a time, and I'm going to, really tell you how much of research I do. There was a time where it was one day a week where a man was able to beat their wives for something that they did during the week. They would hold it for that one day, and they was able to beat them for the things that they have done wrong.
Yeah.
And that was actually okay. What day was it? Was it on that Wednesday? Oh, it happened. They beat them on that Wednesday. Oh, we can't do nothing about it. So it used to be that way until the laws have changed. So the elderly people that we're looking at that used to be there regardless, it was like that for them back in the day.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was that way.
Yes. And Smack stated. Women weren't working.
Yeah, women were working. They were taking of the house. Yeah, well, yeah, they was taking up the house and the kids while he was out there hoeing and running around. All right, boom. This is what that's about. Now, that situation right there is a two-part situation. He may have been out hoeing.
Yeah.
But usually the mother that had the kids dibble dabble with the neighbor, the milkman, the mailman, whatever, and it was still a two-way part. So it wasn't just the man.
Right.
It was
So
always
true.
it
So
was
true.
always both parties.
Yeah.
It was never just one.
Yeah.
I even known people to this day still do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Still do it. And there was a time where the neighbors' wives would be with each other. That was real. And to this day it's still that way.
Yeah.
So it's not just the men hoeing. So don't just throw it on the men. I'm not gonna sit there and
Right.
say I'm taking up for all men.
Okay,
I'm saying
okay.
that it is still a two-way
Right.
door with that. That's
Right.
both ways.
Yes. Yvonne, my sister, stated that if a man hits me, I'm going to slap the hell out of him.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
hey.
yeah, that's what it is now.
Hey, yes, that's what it is now.
But
Yeah, back in the
back
day.
then,
No, there wasn't
he
none of that.
pop you.
When he popped you,
I
that's
dare
what he
you
did.
hit back, and that's what it was. But now, yeah,
Yeah.
and truthfully,
Yeah.
it's like, and I say this to a lot of people, and I say it to my daughter too. Self-defense.
Yeah.
It is truly like, make sure that
You need to take that class.
yeah, make sure you defend yourself the right way.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it the right way because there are laws. This man hit you and you hurt him to the point that he's bleeding, you can go to jail for it.
Well, you should have
It's
kept
sad.
it off.
It's sad and crazy, but it
Yeah.
is true.
Honey.
You kind of got to be careful. Make sure that you leave a way out.
Right.
Hurt to get away and get away and call 911. It sounds crazy,
Honey.
but it is the best way to save your life. It is real. It is the law. I'm a security man. I'm gonna let you know how to handle that.
Right. Okay. Also, Alicia stated, I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Stated. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brenda stated, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, she was probably would have shot somebody, but
I can't. You know what? And Smack stated, they better act like Oprah in The Color Purple. Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing?
yeah.
I'm fighting back, honey.
You told Hoppo to beat me, ain't that so?
We turn this thing around, honey. We ain't doing this no more. And Smack stated, you told her. Oh my God. And Brenda stated,
A whole lot of what? Oh,
what? It says, a whole lot of dragging going on. I can't.
All right, so yeah, those who don't know what dragging is, that's hoeing. So a whole lot of dragging going on. Yeah, it was a whole lot of dragging going on. So
Y'all a mess today. I don't know what y'all doing here.
then, no,
And Esther stated, no, he won't hit no other ladies because I will bust him. Okay, honey, he being passed out. Yeah.
before the 1960s, women didn't have rights. That is true. They couldn't own homes, open banks. Couldn't open bank accounts or
Get
get
a job
jobs
without
without
the husband's
their,
consent.
yes, that is true, and that
Yeah,
was during the time
yeah.
that a lot of problems like that was going on because they didn't have rights to
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
So if the man come in the house and saying, "Hey, where's my dinner? You didn't have it. All right, I got you Wednesday." You know what I mean? Something like that. That day of the week or whatever it was that it was about to be.
want you to.
Yeah. I got you then.
I want you to do it.
So you had all this time to think. And
Yeah.
truthfully, it's kind of like premeditated, but it's like you had all this time to think about it before you
Yeah.
decided to put your hands on somebody. But days down the line, you still want to hit them. That's pretty much premeditated. But yeah,
Yeah. And
you got to go to sleep. Yeah, yeah.
As I said, amen, Yvonne. And Pierce stated the government fostered the toxic relationship.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
So
and,
true,
and it
so
was
true.
and it was
Yeah.
in there. It was
Yeah.
it was like forced that it was more so a man's world. And that's how they did it.
I'm gonna beat Brenda. She gonna state Dick would have been in the dirt.
Yeah, like you
No,
digging
no,
the
no,
dirt.
honey. I can't. And Alicia stated, hit me and somebody is going back, going to be sick for a long, long time.
But I mean, these
What you
things,
gonna do?
these things happen. These things used to
I
happen.
got you.
These things used to happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
and it was
yeah.
real. So
Yeah.
these toxic relationships didn't just spurt out of
They will
nowhere.
retaliate.
They've been there. They've been there for a long time. And it's like some
Oh,
people
my
in their
God.
families, it carries on.
Yeah,
Like sometimes
yeah,
back
yeah.
in the day, the young man or the young daughter saw something kick off in the
Yeah.
house that they did what they wanted to do. And all of a sudden they got older and they brought that same kind of idea
Yeah.
into their relationships.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
it
yeah.
can build them from there. Their children seen it. It kept building from there. And it
Yes.
stays in the family. So
Right.
toxic relationships didn't just start.
It's been going on.
Been there
for many, many years.
forever.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just like you gotta understand.
Yeah. They would call you and burn you. Did you see the movie with Queen Latifah and Honeybees? With the,
Yeah.
That was horrible. That was really bad.
Yeah.
That was really bad. Yeah. Oh, Alicia stated somebody accidentally slipped. I can't wear her.
Mm.
Some
Wow.
slip happened. I can't. You know what? Smack stated some early signs are.
Yeah, a lot of early
so
signs
true.
are.
You have to pick. I'm telling you, have your eye open.
Hold up.
What?
Who's bringing the rat poison
Who?
in the food?
Uh-uh.
Wow.
Oh,
Why you
God.
got Goodness.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, ladies.
Okay.
Goodness.
Oh,
Y'all want to kill the dude.
Oh, that's
I ain't
right.
hear a man yet say anything back.
Oh,
Y'all
that's-
already done killed him.
Oh, that's my cousin. She's like snapping out like.
Woo. Y'all
She-
done
no.
rat poison.
Oh, gone. That's serious right there. Okay, Smack stated.
Oh, was that lack of trust?
Go ahead.
Okay, lack of trust. Hostile communication.
Yes.
Communication.
Yes.
Controlling behavior. Frequent.
What?
Tongue-tied.
Frequent lying.
Thank you. My
Stop lying.
my tongue tied.
Stop lying.
Frequent lying. All take no give. Yeah, you feel drained. Yeah, that's true. You're making excuses for the behavior. Yes. All right. This is what it is. A lot of times, yeah, the behavior is horrible. It is bad. You show up, you got bruises on you. Oh, I hit something. I hit my eye.
A trip.
I tripped over something. I banged my eye on the door.
The cabinet.
Yeah, all these excuses you giving, instead of just saying, yeah, he tapped that ass for a second. Tell her what it is and get help. But a lot of times people are afraid to because they get the help.
Yeah.
The help don't help them.
Yeah.
They come up missing. So I understand that. Yes, that is true.
It gets really, really crazy out here anymore. Brenda stated.
His ass would have been wearing some cement shoes. I knew it. She's gonna throw you in the river. But
Gina Tay.
I told you, everybody killing the man tonight. Come on, brothers, where y'all at? Did anybody get smacked by their wives? They're like, look, I'm gonna get you. Anybody? I mean, goodness. Remember the Burning Bed. I remember that movie.
I remember
that movie
that.
was horrible.
Yeah.
But at the same
terrible,
time,
yeah.
she did the worst to him.
Yeah.
She did some horrible stuff to him. But I understand it. I do understand. I'm not going to sit there and say that, you know, she should have, backed down enough. I got why she did it. But that movie was deep. She had him in that fireplace for a good minute.
But you know what I like too? The movie Enough. Jennifer
Enough.
Lopez got with that man.
Yeah.
She tore him
Yeah.
up. Honey,
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah.
She did her thing in that. And Alicia stated an accidental food poisoning.
Makes the motherfucker think. Yeah, well, either that'll give him the boo boos, but it's like you can't kill the dude. You still go to jail for it. Regardless of what you do, you want to protect yourself, but you don't want to go to jail because then you got no protection at all. Because then you get in there and the girls in there smack you around. What you gonna do then? I mean, you ain't gonna get no rat poison in there.
I can't with you.
I got a couple of friends in toxic relationships, but won't leave. Yeah.
They need to go. Get rid of that. Just I told somebody, you have to make the move. You got to make the decision in your mind. Okay, I'm tired. This is enough right here.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You just doing this too much here.
Definitely.
You're taking, things from me,
Mm-hmm.
things that I'm used to doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making black in my eyeballs. I can't go to work.
I was
I can't go to work.
in a toxic relationship, but it wasn't physically or anything like that. It was more mental stress and causing a lot of problems around me, to the point that I sat back in my easy chair and I looked at her in the face and said, "It's done. We can't do this no more."
Did you hit her back?
Huh?
Did you hit her back?
No. She didn't swing or nothing. It wasn't nothing physical. But it was just a done deal. I was like, "Look, this not working." I said, "You got to go.
Yeah.
We done."
Yeah.
And that's just it. So what do you mean? No, we are done. That's just it. And I couldn't do it. So some toxic relationships may not be physical, but there are a lot of them out there that are.
Right. Yeah. And and also dealing with financial.
Right. And sometimes
too.
you really just gotta pull yourself up by your bootstrings, and if it's financial, you need to just go to work. You
Get
just
your
gonna
own.
have to
Get
get
your
your
own.
own, get going.
Do what you got to do for you.
There's always work out there, and I said this in a few of our shows, like back.
Yeah.
Work works.
Yeah.
So you can go to work and get anything. There's nobody out here that can actually take care of you better than you, and that's real.
Hello. So true. Esther stated, see what y'all started. Honey, we got to get it done. We got to talk about it, honey. We can't be playing around. Hello, Deborah. Enjoying the show. Oh, thank you. Thank you
so
for
much.
tuning in. Esther stated, blacks don't play.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Everybody don't play. It's not just the blacks.
You have those Caucasian sisters that actually get
yeah,
off.
honey. Oh, they will sting too now. They bite back. What's that girl's name? The one who cut that man?
Oh, boy. Lorena Bobbitt.
She said,
Lorena
okay.
Bobbitt. And then tossed it in the bush. And then he came back
Girl,
and
why
started
would you
doing
do
porn.
it? Why would you do that?
And then he came back and started doing porn. Hold up. What did she say? X-Lex. What's going on here? Okay.
X-Lax.
Okay.
Yeah. She said, okay. Put excessive amount of X-Lax. And put it in the food. Yeah.
No, that's not fair.
They're bad. These are bad ladies on here. I don't know about y'all. Y'all are bad. Okay. Oh, God. This is 2021. Almost. Get it together. Okay. Yvonne stated. Yvonne Banks stated, leave ding dong behind because you can go.
Yeah, because you can go after that.
Yeah.
Okay. And a good bit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we got things for that.
Yeah. But
We got things for that.
yeah. What they call it, Bob? Mm-hmm.
Bob.
No.
George.
No.
Autumn.
But it's like,
Hector.
but it's like,
Carlos. Yeah.
it's like, if you want to be in a real relationship, you just gotta work at it. I mean, real talk. It's like you gotta be careful at what you're taking in. You just gotta be very careful at what you're taking in.
Yeah.
If you really want something, it can happen.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be careful.
My thing is that once you've been through that, you keep going back. Like, I don't understand that.
Right.
That's what bothers me, the going back stuff. Yeah, that means, I mean, some people say, if you like it, I love it. I don't like that term.
No.
But, just stay away from them. They're not good for you. They're showing you what it is.
They're telling you straight
Stay
up.
away from them. They're no good for you, baby.
They're telling you straight up.
Him or her, whoever they are. You need to just...
See why they going? See, Alicia
They're acting
put
up.
out-
They're acting up
Alicia
tonight.
put out there
I
what
told
Bob. My wife knows what Bob is. That's why she laughed. But Alicia put what Bob really is. Bob is the abbreviations for battery operated boyfriend. So this is what she
So
was
bad. You ladies on here tonight. I don't know. Y'all are just ornery, but I love it.
Oh,
'Cause
boy.
you like
it's
me.
like you gotta. I mean, it's a lot of these guys are here. Like I know they probably watching and scared to say something.
Yeah.
But it's real.
Yeah, because I don't see any men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, they done cut something.
Come on,
off
now.
and
It's not
did
just
something.
about the women; it's about the men as well.
Oh,
men,
yeah.
men are in toxic relationships as well,
and
It's
don't
not
know
just-
it that they're
and
in
don't
it
know
either.
it. Yeah, man, we got to
Right.
do something about this, man. You got to recognize, and get the hell up out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because it can
Mm-hmm.
kill your relationship. And it's a Paula hanging in with you. Okay.
You need
But
to
it's-
take that down, ma'am. It's Tobocious. Yeah,
Okay, but it's like
yeah,
it's like guys don't
Mm-hmm.
realize that they're in these kind of relationships.
yeah. Hello, D Nasty.
Until they mess up. What's going on, D? I need you, brother. They done killed every man
Thank
on
you for
here,
tuning
man.
in, cause we,
I need you, brother.
yeah,
For
we
real.
need a man's point of view. We need a man's point of view on this tonight.
They done killed every man.
Yes.
If you looked at the message board, they done
Yes,
killed every
yes.
man in the world. Rat
Yeah,
poison
yeah.
and all.
We need to talk about this on a man's point of view.
But yeah, it's
So I'm
it's
glad
like
you
if you
tuned in.
really looking forward to having
Yeah, yeah.
a non-toxic
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
relationship, you got to know that what both of you want. You can't go into a relationship. Oh, I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you hit it right. Yeah, then and then y'all all of a sudden, y'all love each other. But then the other parts didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all can't sit in the house and have a conversation.
Yeah.
Y'all can't be in public and actually
Yeah.
be like walking down the street and hold a hand or two and
Yeah.
looking at each other like you better hurry the fuck up.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
gotta be like
Yeah.
really like y'all
Yeah.
really gotta be partners with
Yeah,
each other.
exactly.
You gotta know once y'all sat there and filled out that application,
yeah,
even
yeah.
though it's a metaphorical
Yeah.
application. Once y'all sat down, did that application, y'all gotta be sure that y'all both fit each other like hand to a glove.
Yes.
The only way it's not going to be toxic is if y'all really work at it. If you're not going to work at it, what's the use being there?
Yes. And also, our Facebook user stated, people go back for the family day-to-day activities. They don't want to be alone. They
Yeah.
get in a groove of the same routine even when it's bad.
Yeah,
That's true, too.
yeah.
That's true, too. You're so right, dog.
And it's like
Yeah.
their fear of being alone
Yeah.
allows them to
yeah.
allow bad things to be, and
Yeah.
that's not healthy. But it is true. A lot of people do it.
Yeah. It's, Esther stated, what is he going to do about it? Oh, gosh, I can't. She's talking about D Nasty. He's on here now because he's the only man. That's on now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Smack stated that some old men be in toxic.
Yeah.
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 She's right.
A lot of old men, a lot of older
yeah.
men don't, they stuck in their ways. They let you know this is what it is. I'm the man. This is how it's going to be.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's how they are. I can only speak for myself. I'm easy, meaning as I can either go to the point where I'm good with what's going on,
Hello, Danielle. Welcome.
and and there could be a time where
Yeah.
I'll let my wife know, like, nah, baby, I don't think that's cool. I wouldn't do that or whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's like an issue pushed, I'll go see what she really trying to say, what she really trying to do, and I'll make it, happen, whatever. It's a partnership. Just try to be that partner.
Yeah, I'm going to say something to you guys. Please be professional. The show is called Tobocious Rochester and Let It Out and Raphael Jones. So please call me Tobocious. Appreciate you. This is a business, so please be professional. Thank you. But I love you guys. I know I got you, okay? Yeah, but everybody is, going through these things. you know, and it's like they don't want to move on.
Gotcha.
Because they're like, I'm so adapt to what I've already have in my life right now that I don't want to start over again. And I understand that
Right.
the Facebook user was saying that to me, you know, and that's true. You don't, you know, you get so used to it, and you're splitting up the family. The kids got to go do all this, you know, and it's not good for the kids either.
It's never good.
You
for
know
the
what I mean?
kids.
So, you know, you
But
got to,
sometimes sometimes it does happen.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's never good for the kids.
yeah, yeah.
She said, what's that? My baby said, I have a beautiful relationship with my husband. I married his ass twice.
I care with her. You know what? I have a good marriage as well, you know, and you know every relationship is not perfect. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but you know everybody has their thing, you know. I mean, sometimes he'll be like, I'm like, ain't none of that.
I mean, we have our
Yeah,
we have
so,
we have
yeah,
our
yeah,
little
yeah.
things, but
Yeah.
it's never major.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll never
You'll never really see how toxic someone is. Yeah,
until you
breathe.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Because
Ooh.
that was the thing. That's why
Yeah. Yeah.
COVID actually taught a lot of people. And it was like once you got in that house
Yeah.
and you had to be restricted to the person that you were with,
Yes.
you learned all that toxic
Yeah.
ways and everything
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you can't, like I said, like we had another show about it, and I said if you can't be locked in the house during a snowstorm, it's not going to work.
Taboshis, do you think a toxic relationship can be fixed? It can if both of you get help. If you both get the help that you need to make it, you know, to work on that and make it better, I believe
Right.
so. I believe so.
If you're
Yeah.
willing to, if you're
Yeah,
willing
you
to
know,
make
put
it
the
work.
work in.
I mean, if
work
you
in.
truly say you really love that person,
Yeah.
y'all truly love them, and it is toxic, and you think that things need to work,
Yeah.
you can go get help. Y'all
Yeah.
can sit down. Y'all can get a mediator and y'all talk through everything. Y'all go through the whole entire thing and see what it is that y'all need to fix. Everything can go through a fine tuning.
Yeah.
Everything can be fixed.
Yeah.
It's just that it's if what you're willing to do. If you're not willing to do it,
Yeah.
it's not going to work. If one of y'all go into that what is it, that therapist session,
Yeah.
if y'all go into that session with bullshit on both ends, it's not going to work. It's just
It was
not
a waste
gonna
of time
work.
and money.
A lot of money.
Yeah, but we're gonna go to a video, you guys. We're gonna go to a video. What's the video of the night again? Do we have a video of the night?
Do we have
We don't have a video of the
No.
night. Okay, that's fine.
no video?
We can play Let It Out. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's no problem.
That's fine.
It's fine. We're gonna keep talking, you guys, because
We good.
we're doing good tonight. So it's a good conversation.
Because this board is lit up, so we actually good.
Yeah. So, okay, we're back to here. And Smack stated, I think there has been some type of mentor there too. It's got to be a mentor there as well.
Yeah.
So true, Smack.
Yeah.
That's true. Somebody right there in the middle. Somebody needs to be there to get in between that conversation.
Now,
And D Nasty stated,
it can be fixed if it's
Feasible.
Now, this is the thing with that.
yeah.
A lot of people look at spiritual guidance. If you are looking for spiritual guidance, y'all
Yeah.
both got to be into it. It can't be just one is into it and say, well, my pastor said that we should. No, that's not going to work. Because if he's not in it or she's not in it or into the church thing at all, it's not going to work. Y'all both got to come to an agreement of someone in or outside of that circle that has to come in to be in there to help y'all out. Because going for one side, if it's like, say for instance, the relationship is toxic.
Yeah.
The wife goes to church a lot. The husband doesn't. The husband finds some kind of person to come in.
Yeah.
It's not going to work with the wife.
Right.
The wife finds somebody from the church to come in. It's not going to work with the husband. Both of y'all got to find somebody that y'all do not know. Y'all have to come out with somebody that y'all do not know and that they don't know y'all. That way y'all they cannot have a biased agreement to anything. They got to be able to understand what they're walking into. They got to hear fresh
you.
ears. They got to
Yes.
be fresh people. You cannot have nobody that is recommend by a friend. And I'm going to say
Yes,
this
yes,
because
yes,
the
yes.
friend knows that person and that person knows you. That means that that's still a chain link to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It's got to be a person that don't know neither one. It's got to be a person that does not know either one. Bring that new person in, let a new person hear with their new ears, then maybe something will come out of the deal.
Exactly.
But you're not going to get nothing out of you if
So
either
true.
side know the person. They're not.
So true.
Uh,
D. Nancy stated.
but the both.
D. Nancy stated.
But if both partners will
Parties.
if both parties are willing to do the work, not the part way, not part ways. Yeah, that's true. Both parties got to be willing to do the work.
Don't be
I
in a
mean,
hurry just to say I'm done.
Right.
Some people do that, you know.
Don't
because,
get in there.
because what just happened like shocked you because you're like, okay, what the heck just happened here? Did you just do this? I don't believe you went there. You know what I mean? So yeah, and some people need a break. Some people need a break too.
Right.
You know, and sometimes when things happen, I've seen this to where after you've parted,
Right.
the other person is doing much better
That is true. That is true.
with everything in their lives, with things that looking up for
Sometimes that's
them.
exactly what it is.
That's
You
what it
gotta-
is sometimes.
You gotta leave it.
Yeah.
You gotta leave it where you had it.
Yeah,
And just
yeah.
walk away
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, you do. You do.
And what's that?
Brenda.
Oh, my baby. Because all right. What I understand that on our message board comes from different areas, so it comes up on ours as whole. We see all the messages, but everybody who's watching the messages don't see it.
Right.
So my wife said, "Tell Tay that that's why Alicia got her badge. She's about to call in with the fuckery. So I'm letting you know what that is that you get a badge for being one of our top
Okay,
watchers.
okay, awesome. Okay. And Esther stated, "Amen." And Smack stated, "I'm just curious. Why do people always hold on, honey? I'm sorry, I'm blind here. I'm just curious why people always run to their church for guidance when some of the pastors themselves lead toxic relationships."
Fantastic.
Hello.
All right. I am glad you asked
Thank
that question.
you.
This is what it is. And I'm going to
Bing.
tell you exactly what it is.
Yes.
They don't realize that
Yeah.
people that runs to the church don't realize that they are humans too. They don't realize that the pastors and all of them that they're talking to are humans too.
Yeah.
That they're actually living their lives crazy just as you, like you. So instead of talking to people like the people from the church who does not have the license or the skills to actually help your marriage, you need to go to the ones who do and leave the spiritual guidance out of it, because it's not always spiritually is the reason why y'all have a toxic relationship. It is only most of the time it is mental, and y'all have to sit there and
Yes.
talk. It is
Yes.
not the church. Trust me,
right.
the church is not always the answer. It's really not. Especially, and I'm not sitting there saying this for anybody else, but a lot of African Americans,
true.
y'all
So
got to
true.
understand it is not the church.
Yes.
That's the answer.
So true, so
Everybody
true, so
say
true.
you got to go to God. You got to do this with God. No, God sees what's going on. He's already showing you the signs to get out of there. You don't have to go to a church man or someone
Yeah.
in the middle to do that.
Yeah.
There's someone else that's going to help you.
Right.
Trust
right.
me.
So true. Yeah, and Esther stated sometimes you can't trust a friend either, and
No.
that's true. You
No,
can't.
that's the reason why you don't.
Because sometimes they're toxic.
Exactly.
So you gotta like, hey, okay,
That's the reason why you don't.
it's enough of that. Yeah.
That's the reason why you do not always add your friends. Make sure that a lot of your stuff is with you.
And Smack stated, "If I ever get in a toxic relationship, I'm gonna find me a homeless person on the street to mandate."
Now, you know the crazy
You
part
know,
about it is, I'm not gonna lie to you.
it's
We
true
have
that
some
people do
homeless.
that.
We have some homeless people that's on the street that
Yeah.
went to college for this
Yes.
stuff, but they just end up in the
Yeah.
wrong situation
Yeah.
that they're on the street.
Yeah.
You'd be
Yeah.
surprised what you
Yeah.
find out there
Yes.
talking to
so
them.
true. She's right about that too. I'm telling you, D. Nancy laughed. Okay, D. Nancy said, "Roger that, Brenda." Alicia stated, "So true." Smack. Yvonne stated, "You cannot bring what you went through in a new relationship."
That
so
is true.
Thank
All right.
you. She
All
hit
right.
that. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank
This
you, Yvonne.
is the thing. This is the thing. When
Yeah.
you go into a new relationship,
Yeah.
you
Don't
have
bring
to
that other
learn.
mess.
You have to learn to do a clean slate.
Leave it there.
You have to learn to do a clean slate. Now, this is and this is why I say this, because a lot of people don't get it.
Yeah.
This is what it is. The clean slate thing is this.
Yeah.
Once the person left your life,
yes,
and they destroyed whatever mental parts of you that you can muster up to keep them there and everything else, and you're hurt and you're gone and they're gone, make sure that when they gone, everything about them is gone. Because when the next person, male or female, come into your life, the only thing is going to be the same is that they're human.
Yeah.
You got to make a clean slate. Some of them may make the same mistakes, but it's not the same as what they have done to you. Some people do it by mistake, like they'll say something or something that will bring up a nostalgia of something in your brain.
Yes.
But it's not the same.
Right.
Make sure you see that it's a difference.
Right.
And leave it where it is. Because some people see that and go, "Oh, you just like all the rest of them." That is where the females got this thing that when a man look at or cheat with a woman, "Oh, he's just being a man." That's where that statement kind of came from. Because people don't want to see the man outside of what it is. It's not that. It's you. It's something that happened with you that he went that route. So just find out what it is about you and change it.
Vice versa.
Yeah, or vice versa. Because you got but you have a lot of women out here who go, "Oh, he's looking at a girl, but he's just being a man." That's not being a man. That's being an adult male. Not all men sit there and look case at butts all day long. That's not what it is all day. You got a lot of females out here who believe that that's what it is. Nah. It's like I'm on TikTok, and I'll tell you, and yes, I said the name TikTok. I'm on there, and I'm seeing these little twerk videos. I hate them. I hate them. I'm so tired of seeing somebody showing their body, jumping up and down. For what? For what? And then you see all these dudes and everybody like, "Look at that, man. Ooh, look at that." For what? It's not necessary. It's not necessary. I hate it. I really hate it. But it's like, that's why I sit there like, not all statements like that. "Oh, it's just, that's just a man thing." No, it's not a man thing.
It's an everybody thing.
It's an everybody thing who decides to do it. It's just open.
Yeah. And our Facebook user stated, "Love this. Thank you." And D Nasty said, "The pastor's screwing all the people."
It is true.
You know what?
In the pulpit.
I'm going to get you.
That's what it's called. It's called pimps in the pulpit. They are doing that. They are doing it. They are here. Hey, Sister Jones, how you doing there? You came here today, Sister Jones. I need to see you, Sister Jones. Pimps in the pulpit.
Can you come downstairs? We need to talk. What do we got to talk?
We need to talk about something. I want you close to being a member of the church.
I can't with you. I can't.
They do that.
Hello, Kevin. Welcome to Let It Out. Welcome. And Smack stated, D Nancy's crazy as hell. Okay, Smack also stated, but the pastor got the first row in the choir pit too. Okay.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Huh? Hello? Yes, that's true.
Yeah. They working them.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised how many girls actually go for it.
Yeah. Look, and Esther stated, you can't trust sisters either. Okay.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
You gotta understand, you got a lot of females that will come to your house, sit down with you to talk with you, and their whole thing is, "Fuck them, girl, get them out your life.
Leave them alone, girl.
This ain't help."
Girl. And then next thing you all right?
When you leave them, and then you have no place that you can actually establish anything with. "Well, girl, when you was with him, at least he did pay the bills, and at least he did do this." Now they find good things about him after they done told you to leave him.
Okay. Hello, Danielle. Danielle stated that, what if a mental illness is a problem cause of the toxic within the relationship?
That is true.
Somebody's calling us, you guys. Is somebody calling us?
No.
Somebody called and hung up or what?
I think they did.
Call back, whoever you are. Please call back. I want to hear from you. Let it out. Yeah.
It's like,
Yes. What was you saying about Danielle?
The mental illness. Yeah. A lot of times that is true. A lot of them do not understand.
You're so true, Danielle.
That mental illness is a big part of it.
Big part of it. And people don't realize that they...
Until the last minute. And then things can go wrong. Sometimes
haywire.
People can be right there.
Yes.
And you don't see it. until the
Yes,
last
yes,
minute.
yes.
Nothing.
Okay.
Smack said nothing wrong with looking at the. At
I'm
a
gonna hurt
booty.
you.
At a booty, it's when you open your mouth at the
I'm gonna hurt
at
you.
that becomes a problem. Yeah, yeah, it is a problem. I mean, be more tactful and understand that.
Nothing wrong with looking at booty. It's when you open your mouth that
Yeah.
becomes a problem.
Yeah, you gotta be more tactful with it.
Okay. Brenda stated, Pastor
Pastor
Drag.
Dragger.
You know what?
Pass the hose. Yeah,
I
Pastor
can't. I
Dragger.
can't.
Oh.
And Alicia stated,
We got it.
we got a caller?
Yes,
All
we
right.
do.
Oh, come on with it. Hello. Welcome to Let It Out. And we are speaking with.
Alicia,
Hi.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm fine, and you? What do you want to let it out about, honey, on this topic tonight?
When it comes to being a queen of the toxic relationships, when it comes to toxic relationships, your friends, your family, everybody can tell you, hey, you need to do something with this.
Mm-hmm.
And you really have to sit down
Yeah.
and think
Mm-hmm.
and write it out
Mm-hmm.
and remember what it was about this person that made you want to be in this relationship.
Yeah.
And if it's a bunch of superficial stuff, then
Mm-hmm.
you need to go ahead and cut it out. Because you're not doing anything good for you, for
Mhm.
that person,
Mm-hmm.
or for, your whole
Yeah.
mentality, especially if you have kids.
Yes.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to sit up there and really think, is this the same person that I want to be with?
Yeah.
And why am I still here?
You're right.
And
Right.
like you said before, if you're listing things like finances and stuff like that, then you know what? You need to look at yourself
Yeah.
and see what you need to change about yourself and make
Yes.
yourself a better person.
So true.
And when you realize that, then you will find someone better.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, never, ever, ever settle for someone that has a hand problem and even worse, a
Yeah.
word problem.
So
Right.
true.
Right.
You have men and women. You
Right.
have so many people that will sit up there and beat you harder with words than they ever could with their fists.
Right. That's true.
And sometimes you just happen to be frying chicken and the pack of raw juice falls into their plate with their rice in it. And, shit happens. You decide that you want to leave and they tell you no and your foot accidentally slips and they go down the steps.
Wow.
The universe works with you. You just have to realize your blessing.
I can't with her.
Wow.
Somebody grabs you by your collar and you just happen to turn around too fast and they ended up falling on their back in the tub. I mean, things.
Wow.
You know what?
Recognize when the universe is trying to show you something. That's all I'm saying.
So true.
Wow.
She is a bad.
That is all I'm saying.
The collar though.
Oh, boy.
You can't be putting rat poison in nobody's food.
No, that's real jail. That's real jail time right there.
Salmonella poisoning ain't doing nothing to nobody.
I can't.
That's
I
bad.
told you these women tonight are so ornery. What in the world? Yes. Well, I thank you. Yeah, it's no joke.
You live a happy existence for a few more years, and
Wow. Okay.
I just want to say, hey, I've been busy last few weeks, so I haven't been able to have a chance to tune in. So
Yeah.
check in with you guys, see how you guys have been.
Okay.
We're
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you.
All right. Love y'all.
I love you too. Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
She never lets me down. She always lifts me up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Her call just
Wow.
yeah, she's awesome. I'm telling you. Thank you for calling in. And Alicia stated that extra tight hug from the pastor gives out too.
Yeah. Pastor, come over here. Let me come here.
Give me a hug, girl. Where have you been?
Oh yeah, they go after him. Yeah.
Who's that? Alicia said, I did. And D. Nancy said, it was probably.
Yeah, it was probably Alicia called in.
And
then when she called, he said, yeah, I told you.
Yvonne stated.
Some women be.
I got this. Some women been beaten so long when they get into a new relationship.
Right.
What the man says, boo, to her, she thinks he's going to hit her. That will mess up their whole relationship too. So true, Yvonne.
You know
so
what?
True.
You know
She's
what?
right about that.
I'm gonna add something to that. There are some females that get into those kind of relationships that men put their hands on them. That when they get into a new relationship or a fresh relationship with a man that doesn't, they take that man and think that man is a punk, and they start lashing their own toxic stuff towards him because they think, oh, that man used to beat me. Why you don't beat me? Why you don't do nothing?
So they try to do something to make him angry,
to provoke you to do
him.
something. Yeah. So I've seen that happen as well.
Yeah.
So that's a two-part thing to that.
Yeah. That was a good statement, Yvonne. Thank you for that one. And D. Nancy stated,
"Oh Lord, the chicken juice." Yeah, he talking about
you know what?
At least put the chicken juice.
I can't. And Smack stated,
raw chicken juice. Yeah,
y'all are a mess.
Sometimes hurt people hurt people. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a true statement.
Yeah.
That is
very true. It gets reversed.
Hurt people does
like
hurt
that.
people. It's like
real quick.
It's like they see that a situation come in where the person that put their hands on them before did it out of they didn't love them. They just beat them, abused them, all this other stuff. So they like, well, are you gonna treat me like any other man? And some of them have a reoccurring thing where they constantly get men that beat them.
Yeah.
And that's the only men they attract.
So true.
And then that's the only people that they decide to stay with.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that one. I can't really put the science behind that, but it is like to me, it's my own opinion.
Yeah.
That it's almost like this. It's almost like the jail mentality. Like they get out of jail and they can't survive out here in the streets, so they go back into jail all the time. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they end up going back to a relationship that's not good.
Right. So true. So true. And Brenda stated, "Baby, stop talking about the snake in the grass."
Oh, that's bad. But yeah, it's like one of those things.
Okay. What's this? I'm in Seattle, Washington. It is 5 p.m. here. I'm so glad I caught the show tonight. Oh,
fantastic.
I'm happy that you called it too, sis. Thank you so much for tuning
keep
in, love.
Watching,
Hi,
watching.
Robbie, my brother. Hi. Welcome. We can ready to go off. You coming on all late and stuff. What's going on with that, sir? Yeah, you guys, I'm so happy that we did this topic again tonight because you know me. Part one, it goes on and on. I ain't gonna stop. We're gonna get this thing under control, honey, one way or another. And Alicia stated,
some of them come from a history of family spousal abuse, and that's the only way they know love. Yeah. That's a sad one too, but it's true.
Oh my God, that is not a good thing.
That's sad, but it's true.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I appreciate each and every one of you who called in tonight, who tuned in tonight, and just it was a good night tonight, and we needed to talk about this also. Also, next week, you want to tell them?
Next week's topic is falsely accused.
Meaning anything.
Anything.
Okay.
Falsely accused.
Yes.
If you've done time for it, or if you even done it through family or anything.
Whatever.
Falsely accused.
Please
make sure you tune in. It's going to be a powerful show.
And call in and join in because, I wanted to do this today, but, things turned around, but we still got through, and next week is going to be awesome. I'm telling
Right.
you, please tune in. Please continue to stay safe. And I love you guys.
Oh, no, one time before we go off, I have to tell my Lake Clifton family, Lakers for life. Our homecoming was this weekend. I had to go ahead and give them that shout out. Go ahead now, do your thing.
I can't with you. Yes, you guys. Please tune in. And you guys continue to stay safe. We love you. Peace out. I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it out. I refuse